You know, when you look at a map and you see those blear areas, the lakes, they just seem kind of like flat, two-dimensional things.
Right.
But they're not.
Absolutely no.
There's an immense depth and a hidden world contained within them.
Mm-hmm.
Today, we're going to be taking a deep dive into a list that we compiled
Okay.
of the 10 deepest lakes on Earth.
Sounds great. I'm excited.
And our mission is to bring you the most surprising facts and insights about these incredible natural wonders.
Yeah, absolutely. Give people a shortcut
Like a shortcut.
into what makes them pick.
Yeah. And we're going to traverse continents.
Ooh.
We're going to venture beneath ice
Okay.
and hopefully uncover some geographical secrets
All right, let's do it.
that might even surprise the most seasoned explorers.
Okay, let's plunge in
Yeah.
with the undisputed heavyweight champion of depth.
Okay. Well, leading our list,
Yeah.
reigning as the deepest lake in the world, is the majestic Lake Baikal,
Uh-huh.
nestled in the heart of Siberia, Russia.
This colossal body of water descends to an astounding 1,637 meters.
Wow.
Or, if you prefer, a staggering 5,369 feet.
That's over a mile.
It is indeed.
Deep.
Yeah.
Think about that. I mean, that's almost incomprehensible.
It is.
And it begs the question, what makes Baikal exceptional?
Well, you're absolutely right to point that out. The depth is only part of the story. What's truly remarkable about Baikal is the sheer volume of water it holds. It cradles roughly 20% of the world's entire unfrozen surface freshwater.
Wow, so one lake
One single geological feature
holds a fifth.
contains 1/5 of all the readily accessible freshwater on our planet,
Wow.
which is it's the most voluminous freshwater lake by a considerable margin.
So it's not just a deep basin.
Yeah.
It's like a reservoir.
It's an absolute reservoir, life-giving water. Yeah.
Okay, so moving down our list of titans, we encounter another colossal freshwater body in Central Africa.
Right.
Lake Tanganyika.
Okay, Lake Tanganyika. This one boasts an impressive depth of 4,470 meters,
Okay.
roughly 4,823 feet.
Still very, very deep.
Very deep. And similar to Baikal's kind of dominance in volume, Tanganyika is estimated to be the second largest freshwater lake worldwide by volume as well. So another truly immense body of water playing a significant role in the African continent.
And what's really interesting about this lake is that it's not just in one country.
You're absolutely right.
It's shared.
Tanganyika's waters are shared by 4 different nations.
Wow.
We've got Tanzania, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, Burundi, and Zambia.
Wow, so that really, it's
Yeah.
an ecological and management
Absolutely. Makes it a very complex international affair.
challenge.
Underscores how these natural wonders can shape political landscapes
Right.
and necessitate these collaborative efforts.
Oh, okay. Well, let's move on. Our next lake has a bit of an identity crisis.
It does.
And I'm talking about the Caspian Sea.
Okay, so the Caspian Sea reaches a considerable depth of 1,025 meters,
Uh-huh.
which translates to about 3,363 feet. Now, the identity crisis really stems from its unique characteristics. It holds the title of the largest enclosed inland body of water on Earth by surface area.
Wow.
But whether it should be classified as the world's largest lake or a true sea is a subject of ongoing debate among geographers and legal scholars. So,
Wow.
yeah, you'll find it referred to in different ways.
Okay.
Yeah, depending on the source.
So it's massive,
It is.
but its geological and hydrological features make its classification a little bit fuzzy.
It does. It
Yeah.
does. And unlike some of the other lakes that we've discussed that have outflowing systems, the Caspian has a different water dynamic going on.
Right.
The Caspian Sea is endorheic, meaning it has no natural outflows. So water primarily leaves through evaporation.
Wow.
And it's also bordered by 5 distinct countries.
Yeah.
We've got Russia, Azerbaijan, Iran, Turkmenistan, and Kazakhstan. So that landlocked nature, coupled with the amount of bordering nations, really gives it a specific and important geological and geopolitical context.
Absolutely. Okay, so let's move to a truly extreme environment,
Okay.
the icy continent of Antarctica
Yeah.
and the enigmatic Lake Vostok.
Okay, Lake Vostok. So this one has an approximate depth, offers a glimpse into life's adaptability in extreme conditions.
Well, from the frozen depths of Antarctica, let's journey to the rugged landscapes of Patagonia,
Okay.
where we find Lake O'Higgins San Martin.
All right, so this lake reaches a depth of 836 meters,
Uh-huh.
or 2,742 feet.
Okay.
It's a transboundary lake, shared by Chile and Argentina.
Okay.
And its physical geography is quite remarkable. If you were to look at it from an aerial view, you'd see these distinctive finger-shaped flooded valleys.
Finger-shaped,
Yeah.
flooded valleys.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. How does it being a shared lake impact its regional significance?
Well, I think it really underscores the interconnectedness of the Patagonian landscape
Yeah.
and necessitates cooperation between Chile and Argentina
Right, right.
in terms of, its management and conservation.
Makes sense.
Yeah, geographically speaking, of its total surface area, which is 1,013 square kilometers,
Oh.
554 lie within Chile and 459 lie within Argentina. And it also boasts a significant shoreline length, 525 kilometers.
Wow.
So that further contributes to its unique ecological and geographical character within this dramatic region.
Okay, well, let's move on to our next lake expedition, this time back to the continent of Africa.
Back to Africa.
Okay.
And Lake Malawi.
Okay, Lake Malawi. So this one has a considerable depth of 706 meters, about 2,316 feet. It holds the impressive distinction of being the third largest and second deepest lake in Africa.
Wow.
So further highlighting the continent's wealth of significant freshwater resources.
Yeah, it is an amazing continent.
It is.
And similar to Lake Tanganyika, it's also a shared resource.
Absolutely, yeah. Lake Malawi's shores are bordered by 3 countries, Mozambique, Tanzania, and Malawi itself. So another critical shared ecological and economic resource for that region.
Yeah. Now we travel to the high-altitude landscapes of Kyrgyzstan
Okay.
and encounter a lake with a very interesting name, Issyk-Kul. Issyk-Kul. All right.
Okay.
So this one reaches a depth of 668 meters, or 2,192 feet.
Okay.
Now, what's particularly fascinating about this lake is that despite being completely encircled by the snow-capped peaks of the Tian Shan Mountains,
Uh-huh.
it remarkably never freezes.
Never freeze.
Never freezes. Yeah. This unique phenomenon is attributed to its slight salinity
Okay.
and geothermal activity.
Yeah.
And in the Kyrgyz language, its name literally translates to hot lake,
Uh-huh.
which, given its surroundings, is quite a striking contrast.
A hot lake surrounded by ice and snow.
Yeah.
That's an interesting fact. It really underscores how seemingly similar geographical settings can
Yeah.
harbor such surprising variation.
Absolutely. Challenges our expectations.
Yeah.
And reveals the complex interplay
Huh.
of geological and climatic factors that shape these natural wonders.
Okay, let's move across the globe to North America,
Okay.
where we find the deepest lake on the continent,
Okay.
the formidable Great Slave Lake in Canada.
All right. Great Slave Lake. Plunges to a depth of 614 meters,
Yeah.
or 2,015 feet.
Uh-huh.
And its name is actually derived from the Slavey First Nations people,
Oh, wow.
who have long inhabited the regions surrounding its vast expanse in the Canadian Northwest Territories.
Okay.
It's a truly significant body of water within the Canadian landscape.
So it might not reach the depths of some of the other lakes that we've talked about,
Right.
but it's still incredibly deep
It is.
and a dominant geographic feature of North America.
Absolutely. Underscores the sheer scale and geological diversity
Yeah.
of the Canadian Shield and the broader North American continent.
Our penultimate deep dive takes us to the U.S.
Okay.
and the breathtakingly beautiful Crater Lake in Oregon.
Crater Lake.
Okay.
All right. So this one has a measured depth of 594 meters,
Uh-huh.
or 1,949 feet.
Okay.
Its origin story is particularly compelling. It partially fills a caldera,
Yeah.
which is a large basin-shaped volcanic crater
Uh-huh.
formed approximately 7,700 years ago by the collapse of Mount Mazama.
Wow.
And the original caldera was even deeper, estimated to be around 2,148 feet.
So this incredibly deep lake
Yeah.
sits within the remnants of a colossal ancient volcano.
Mm-hmm. Quite a powerful image.
Yeah, and I've heard it's renowned for its appearance.
You've heard right. It is. Crater Lake is widely celebrated as one of the most visually striking crater lakes worldwide.
Yeah.
Famous for its extraordinarily clear, intensely blue water.
Yeah.
So yeah, its unique volcanic history has sculpted a truly spectacular natural wonder,
Yeah.
drawing visitors from across the globe.
Well, let's round out our list of the 10 deepest lakes on Earth with Lake Matano in Indonesia.
Lake Matano, okay.
Yeah.
So also sometimes referred to as Lake Matana,
Mhm.
reaches a depth of 590 meters,
Okay.
or 1,936 feet.
Wow.
It holds the distinction of being one of the 2 principal lakes within the Maloli Lake system located on the island of Sulawesi. Yeah, it's even at number 10,
Yeah.
we're still talking about a lake that stretches down nearly 600 meters.
Yeah, it really puts the scale
It does.
of these natural formations into perspective.
Yeah, it does.
Even the least deep on this list is still profoundly deep.
Absolutely. These 10 lakes represent the deepest known points in our planet's liquid freshwater reserves,
Hmm.
each with its own, fascinating narrative,
Yeah.
a set of unique characteristics shaped by geological forces over millennia.
It's just amazing to think about what an incredible journey we've taken plunging into these depths. From the immense volume of Lake Baikal,
Yeah.
which holds, like a key to global freshwater resources,
Hmm.
to the surprising warmth of Issyk Kul, nestled among icy peaks, and the hidden, potentially life-bearing world of Lake Vostok,
Hmm.
beneath the Antarctic ice.
Yeah.
Each one of these lakes offers us, a captivating glimpse into the Earth's dynamic geological processes
Hmm.
and the incredible biodiversity that they can support.
Yeah. I think what's truly striking, when you consider these 10 incredible lakes together, is the sheer diversity of geological forces that have sculpted them.
Tectonic rifting, pulling the Earth's crust apart, violent volcanic activity, creating immense calderas, the relentless grinding power of glaciers, carving out deep basins. Each of these watery giants tells a profound story
Hmm.
about the powerful forces that have shaped and continue to shape our planet.
It sparks a sense of wonder.
It really does.
What secrets still lie hidden in the deepest reaches of these waters?
Yeah, I mean, what historical or biological information is locked away in their sediments, just waiting to be discovered.
What insights could future research unveil about the intricate workings of our planet?
Yeah.
Well, maybe our deep dive today will inspire you to explore these incredible natural wonders a little further on your own.
I hope so.
That's it for this episode of The Deep Dive. We'll see you next time.
Sounds great.